Yes. Welcome back to Runaway Dragons TV, baby. It's your host, Limit 23, aka Lemetius, and we are fresh off that Xbox Series X gameplay reveal, trailers, in-game captured. That's what I'm talking about. So now that we know why we're here, let's just hop into what I thought, and we gonna discuss these games. Oh yeah, we gonna hop right into it. Facts. Now yesterday, Twitter, Reddit, all these forums was lit up. People were saying that they couldn't see the visual quality of the games during the live stream. Let's just state this for the record. Microsoft on YouTube has officially put up a 4K 60 crystal clear version of the stream. Now when you're watching the stream, you cannot get that visual fidelity, and that's said by Damon Baker, head of global portfolio for Xbox. These games was captured in-engine, in-game. So if you want to see the best visual gameplay trailers and gameplay, what you need to do is, first of all, your app or your PC has to be able to do 4K. It also is in 2K and 1080p 60. Play it back, rewatch it, see the graphic fidelity, see all the particle effects and the great lighting, and trust me, you will be impressed. I had to watch this 3 or 4 times to soak all the information in. Now, let's get straight into this. One thing that I like, they got straight into the games, and one of the first games from an acclaimed studio, 4H Studio, dropped something that's on PC that many people have not been able to jump into if you're not a PC gamer, called Bright Memory Infinite. It is an action first-person shooter over the top. Man, this looked amazing, and I was very impressed with this. And what's incredible is it's a new console experience, and as you see me getting into the rest of this video, they have dropped a lot of new IPs coming into the next generation. That's what impressed me most. Let's get into the next one. Now, for you racing enthusiasts out there, Codemasters is known for making great races, and they will not come up short with Dirt 5. This game was absolutely stunning, and what's really going to be impressive, they announced 4K 60 and a 120 frames per second mode. Now for you racers out there, man, please tell me, will you be upgrading your TVs to take advantage of this 120 frame mode? I know I am. I'm buying an 8K TV this year, and I'm looking at 3 selected companies, and I'm looking at a board on each one of them that could do 4K 120 to take advantage of these next generation consoles. This was very impressive. The visuals was on par, and yeah, I definitely like that. You tell me in the comments, was you impressed by this game? Because I know Codemasters is definitely known for pushing those graphics, and they are kind of challenging Forza Horizon 4 right now with the current Dirt 4 with the graphics. So tell me what you think in those comments, man. I was really impressed by this. Tell me what you think. Now, one thing I really have to say, they really covered a lot of different generations of games. We didn't see no RPGs though, but I am gonna say this game coming from EBB Software, Scorn. And let me tell you something, this game was showed over a year ago. If you're a Doom fan, or you like those demonic demon fighting type games, this game will definitely be for you. And I'm on the shelf about this one because I want to see more of it and get the backstory. But like I said, they definitely showed a nice graphical masterpiece when they demonstrated this game on the Xbox Series X. I'm gonna look forward to purchasing this game, but I am gonna dig a little bit deeper because I do love my Doom Eternal. Now, this also impressed me also. being at heart, I am a Star Fox fan. And when I seen this game, I thought of Star Fox on a more serious side. That's right. You see this game, Deep Silver, Space Shooter, Corvus. Now, what was crazy and really impressed me was the geometry of the space battles, the fluidness, the explosions, the particle effects, and the lighting. I'm definitely excited about this. Now, when I first seen it, I said, man, homegirl looks like the girl from Hellblade 2. But these are great looking titles. They're not by a big giant publisher, AAA, but it surely looks like AAA work was put into this game. And it's very impressive. I'm very excited for this one. And listen, let's see if it has online play. You know your boy's a multiplayer mayhem. I'm looking forward to this one. Tell me what you think about Corvus. Did it impress you? Did the space battles look vast to you? I was really impressed. Tell me what you think in the comments. Facts. Now, I know I was talking about plenty of games having, or plenty of games shown being new IPs, but this is a series coming from Paradox Interactive and Hard Suit Labs. Vampire Masquerade 2 Bloodline. Now, this is a cult classic game, and the way that they demonstrated this game was more like a too happy few, and it looked crazy. And from what you can see, it looks like you can be whatever type of vampire you want to be and attack the world in an open environment. It looks pretty solid. Now, being a fan of the original Vampire Masquerade, I'm definitely gonna look into this, man, because we all get excited for trailers, but you definitely gotta dive deeper into the gameplay elements to even get a bigger idea. But from what I'm seeing, I'm impressed. Facts. Now, this game, coming from developer Raw Fury, Call of the Sea, with cartoony style graphics in the next gen realm, is going to really intrigue me. Now, we know it looked like a Sea of Thieves base type game, and we know Sea of Thieves has one of the best HDR displays in a game ever seen to date. And I'm really curious to see how well they're gonna do cell shading in the next gen. Are they gonna go over the top serious? Or are they gonna get better with the art style? I don't know, but we have to definitely check out this game and check out the scenery, because it looks like they're taking on more of a serious note with the cartoon style graphics. Tell me what you thought about that game. Are you into cartoon style graphics, or do you like more of the realistic look? Just let me know. Facts. Man, with Cyberpunk 2077 right around the corner, and being the Blade Runner fan that I am, y'all know the developer Neil Giant, and collaboration with Curve Digital, this game Ascent was definitely something I was excited about. I like 3/4 top-down shooters. That is definitely a style of game I love, but the geometry that was shown in the graphic detail in this game was just simply amazing. This game had me excited from the first intro of the gameplay. I was like, wow, this is gonna be awesome. This is a first day buy. That's because I'm a little bit of Blade Runner bias, just like Cyberpunk. I love those futuristic sci-fi story-based shooters. I enjoyed them so much. You tell me, did this game do it for you, or maybe it's not your cup of tea? Let me know in those comments. But I was definitely impressed with this one. Woo! Being the second horror game shown, Bloober Team has created a game called The Medium. It is a Silent Hill style game. Now, being that we have been dependent on Resident Evil, The Evil Within, and a couple of other titles to fill this generation. We haven't really had a sci-fi horror title to give us that Silent Hill feel. Now, I'm definitely impressed with what I saw with this, and it has that eerie, deep music. Now, we all know the composer from Silent Hill is working on this game, and yes, the environments will definitely be popping with them sound effects. I was very impressed with what I seen. You tell me what generation of game you like, and are you into horror titles, and what did you think what you saw? Now let's get into the next one. Japan time. Yes. Now, you know, over here we call Phil Spencer Philosaurus Rex, and he has taken a trip to Japan about 1.5 to 2 years ago, and he promised into next generation, from this generation into next generation, that we will be getting these Japanese titles. And it looked like Bandai Namco is straight on board with the nice looking Scarlet Nexus. Now it looks like straight anime, over the top, Japanese big boss battles, frantic action on large levels. Man, I know my boy Bloody Knuckles is definitely looking into that. And on the Sega front, it looks like from this generation into next generation, Yakuza is on Xbox to stay. And yes, Yakuza Like a Dragon looks awesome, and it looks like it's going to take that acclaimed series even further into next generation. And at the end, we're going to talk about some of these features that will be in these games. But man, Japan look like it's full steam ahead. Let's get into the next one. Now, to top it all off, Ubisoft, the big triple title company here, has shown Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, one thing that I love in Assassin's Creed in the time era, I really love Assassin's Creed Origins, and I know I'm a huge Viking enthusiast. I can't wait to get my hands on this Valhalla. The gameplay looks sharp, the graphics look detailed, the grit looks crazy. They talking about attacking different fortresses, getting different kings on your side to build your armies. Man, Assassin's Creed has came so far since Origins. The series has taken a turn in the right direction, and it looks like Ubisoft is full steam ahead in next generation, and I am very excited. Now, I have spoken about 12 games. They showed 13, and one of them was Madden. Now, I really wasn't impressed with Madden because you really can't tell, because Madden looks awesome right now. But you would have to definitely see this in your house. But from the 12 games that I've seen, I am impressed by these new IPs and a couple IPs that we get in a sequel to. I'm definitely excited about what I've seen. Tell me, now that you watched the 4K version of the Xbox Series X in full 4K 60 glory, and if you haven't seen it, go check it. But tell me, are you impressed? Now, what really impressed me was the Game Pass implementation, and most of the games, if not all of them, was announced with smart delivery. Now, that was very impressive. Smart delivery, even though we have a form of it right now on Xbox One X and the OG Xbox and the S, this is going to be a great feature, but you don't have to double dip and you be able to get those visual enhancements. Another thing impressed me that you heard from other YouTubers, that more devs was working on PlayStation 5 than Xbox Series X. And I said to these guys, who are your sources? Developers want to make money, they're all going to jump on board. And as you see here, the list is vast of developers working on next gen software. Like I said in the beginning, the most impressive thing for the show was seeing new IPs. I don't want to see a whole bunch of remixes. I don't want to see a whole bunch of Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 upgrades of old games. I want to see new IPs, bright ideas, bigger vision from these devs. If you want that buck, you gotta earn it by putting in that work. That's all the news I have for you today. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. And I'm out.